Hello everyone, welcome to the next session on AutoCAD tutorials. In this session, we will take up another problem on sectional orthographic projection. Draw the sectional front view, top view and side view. So here this is the object given to us. Here you can see the observer is standing at the position X. So this side will become the front view. This is the right hand side of the observer. So this will be the right hand side view. And then we have the top view. So as we know, the right hand side view will be drawn to the left. This side will be the front view and we have the top view below it. So we will start by drawing the axis line. Now be careful that if you observe, the side view looks smaller. 70 is the distance and in the front view this length is 120. So in that case you will require more space for drawing the front view. So I will just draw it here. I have taken the block of 0, 0 and then 400, 400. So obviously this will divide into 200, 200. So 200 is actually enough because the length is 120. So I have drawn here. Then I'll draw one more line along this axis. Then I'll create offset of a distance 10 mm from this object. I will choose the line whose color I want to change. Then I'll go to match properties, select this line and change color of the other lines. Once this is done, we will see this image. Now if you observe, it is easier to draw the side view first because it has a lot of clarity in the side. So when I see the side view, we have this rectangular section with a slot inside. So this height is 20, this length is 70. At 10 there is a slot over here, so you can see this is not even, it is somewhere here. There is more gap here as compared to this. So this is 10, this is 30, so total of 40. So out of 70, 40 is gone, this is 30. So we will start with drawing solid lines. From here, this height is 20, this is 70, this is again 20. So here this gap was 30, this is 10, this is again 30, 10 and this is 10. So what you have drawn is this section below. Then from here we are going to draw this line, straight line, right from this end. Now this gap will not be seen when you see from the side view. So we will start drawing from here to a height of 40 and then we will draw the central line where we can see this circle. The semicircle is 25, this circle is 40. So we will have two circles and then one more circle inside. This is actually a through and through hole slot which has been created whose dimension is 20. So this is diameter 20 inside. So I first use center line, choose line. From here the height is 40. Here I will draw the center line. Now this is not possible to draw because this is not exact center of the body. So I'll start from here. This is 10 plus 15, that is 25. And here I will draw the center line. I'll just extend this line. This line is not required and so is this line. I'll go to 0 line. I'll go to circle, center diameter. The outer circle is radius 25, so it is 50. Then you have a circle whose diameter is 40 And finally inside you have one more circle whose diameter is 20. Now the outer circle looks like a semicircle only. So I can remove this lower portion. So I'll just trim it off. Then I'll go to line. From here, we'll draw a straight line up to this point. If you look from the side, this line is also seen, and then there is a rib which is connecting this bottom portion to this circle. Now this rib over here will be a tangent. So we will first draw the straight line, and then from this end to the circle at its tangent we will draw the rib. So I'll write TAN and press enter, and then click anywhere on the outer circle and then escape. So you can see this is connecting exactly at the tangent. It is not connecting here, it is connecting somewhere above. So this completes your side view. So if you want, you can just reduce this length as it is not required now. I will go to text and choose multi-line text. Here I will write, this is the right hand side view. Let's give the dimension as 7, underline. If this looks too big, I will just reduce it to 5. Now this is done. Then we will go for the front view. So for the front view, we will first draw the projection lines. So I'll go to projection line. I'll choose line. From here, there'll be a straight line. Then a line from here. This line will automatically extend here. Then again I'll draw lines. So I first created all the projection lines. Then I'll go to this image. So I can see here in the front view, I can initially see this rectangle which is 120 and this height is 20. So I will change the color of the line, 0 line. From here, this is 20, this is 120, 20 and 120. Once we have drawn this, next we will see above. Here you can see from here, there is a straight line right till the top, till your diagram ends. This will be 20 here, then again down by a height of the outer circle's radius. So it will actually come to the center. Then again it will join here as a straight line. Now this is visible. Then again a top, again a straight line above, then here and then down. Now this line will again go down right up to this portion. And there is a gap over here of 20. So it's actually 100. So let's draw now. We'll get a clear picture. So from here, this is the height. This gap is 20. Then it goes up to this point. Then this distance, so you can see here, this is 40, 20, 60, 80. So this will be a gap of 40, this distance. So I will mark here 40. Then I'll go up. And this is right up to this end. So this is completely 40. So this is again 40. Then again it goes down. And if you observe, it goes down and touches here. So I will join at this point. Now apart from this, you will have this circle inside. This actually should be a hidden view, this line. But you will draw solid line here. The reason is you are seeing the sectional view. So you will have to draw a straight line here instead of a section, and there will be a section over here. So here you can see there is a section over here because there is a small gap after which the two circles start. So this is 10 inside, and this height is the height of this circle. So it is 40. So we will start with line from here, and this will go to a depth of 10. This will come up to the circle, and then it is here. Once you've drawn this, you will have to trim out this line inside. Now, if you observe, this slot in the front view should actually be a dotted line, but it will be a straight line. If you observe here, this is the section along which this has been cut, B. So when you cut like this, you will see these sections and this section. So when you see this section here, this dotted line is what I was talking about. So this dotted line will now become a straight line over here below. This is the dotted line I'm telling you about, this edge, last edge. So this will now become a straight line because you're able to see the portion inside, which was hidden, has now become visible, and this top portion will become sectional. So this line has to be removed, and you will have to draw this as the straight line, and this line has to be removed. So I will just use the trim option, and I will trim this part. If you observe now, we have to use hatching lines. Before drawing hatching lines, I'll remove these projections. Now there is one line which I have missed, so you can see here. This line I have not drawn. So I will just draw this line here. This is only up to here. So now we will type here hatch, enter. Choose this hatching option, ANSI 31. Then I will select this point here, and this section, and then escape. You have drawn the sectional front view. Now you have to write here to go to text, multi-line text. Just check this height is roughly the same, and then you can draw here sectional front view. I've given you 5 as the height. Lastly, we will draw the top view over here. If you observe and use the projections again, from here we will draw the projection line. Then I have a projection line here. It is preferred you draw the projection line. If you do not draw and you just trace it out, that is also okay. I've drawn all the projection lines. Now we will see the diagram. So from the top view, from here above, what you see is initially this edge. So this is 120 and this distance is 70. Now you will not be able to differentiate between this height here and here. So this 20 is irrelevant. Now what you see is this edge 120 by 70. So I will first draw with the white line over here. This is going to be 70 and this is 120. Now I'm not able to see the line. So what I'll do is I'll just remove this axis line. So I will be able to see the line below it. This is what you can see now. It is just a software glitch, not a problem. So once you've drawn this outer sides, if you don't want to remove it for some time, you can keep it here. Once you have drawn the outer boundary, next what we will do is, here you can see this surface is only up to this length. So this distance is not required. Outer circle is 50 and this total length is 70. So this gap is going to be 20 again. So this will look like a rectangle. This will also look like a rectangle here. This rib will be connected inside, and the slot is what you are going to see. The circles that are there inside will only be hidden views. So that's all with the top view. So let's start drawing now. We'll go to line option. Now here to here you can connect, but then there's a gap of 20. So I will mark 20 and then I'll mark 20 and then this will connect here. I will join it from here up to this end. This line will also be connected. These are those boxes which you can see from the top. So this is one more and this is going right up to this end. So I will highlight this also. Now here if you observe this section which you see of the circle will also be visible. So this is going 10 inside and this length is going to be 40. And this will start at a gap over here of 5 because the outer circle is 50 diameter, inner is 40. So at a gap of 5 is what you will see this section from the top. So I will go to hidden view, line, from this end over here, 5, this will go inside up to this length. Then it will come down by 40 and then this line will connect here. You can delete this. Now we will draw a center line over here. So that center line can be drawn as you observe at a distance of 25. So I will mark 25 and then I'll draw the center line. I'll delete this line, not required. Also I can delete this line. Now we are going to draw hidden lines first. So now we will draw the slot through and through at a distance of 10 from here. So I will go to hidden line. I'll choose line. From here at a distance of 10, there will be a through and through slot. Then I'll delete this. I will go to mirror option. I'll choose this line, enter, and this is the mirror line. So once the slot is done, next we have this circle 20 which is running through and through. So we will draw this also as a hidden line. From here at a distance of 10, I will mark a through and through hole. Delete this line, this extra line not required. Then I'll go to mirror option. I'll select this line, enter. This is the mirror line. No. Now once you've done this, you can observe in this zone, this will be a straight line. Now the slot is below. So obviously that will remain as the hidden line. But this line will get converted into a solid line because you're seeing from the top and this zone, you can see the slot very clearly. So I'll use trim option. I'll remove this line here. And then I'll go to solid line and I'll join from here. Now last you have a rib over here to draw. If you observe, the rib has a thickness of 10 and this is lying at a distance of 40 from this end, 20 and 20, and then 40, this is lying there. So it is 20, 20, 40 plus 5, that is half. So 45 from this end is your ribs starting. So if you want, you can draw a center line from here, 45, and somewhere here, and you can leave it. Then I'll just delete this line. The rib will actually be drawn about the center. So I will draw here, change the line to 0 line. The rib will be drawn on both the sides of the center line. So I'll write this as 5. This will go up and then take a turn here. Next I will draw another line, or rather you can just use the mirror option. Select these objects, enter. This is the mirror line. No. Escape. So once you've done that, this is not required. Trim this line here. This is not required. Then I'll go to fillet. I'll change the radius to 2 and I'll just give a fillet here. Now if you want, you can just delete it. It is not required. Go to trim and remove this extra part. So this completes your top view. So I'll go to text multi-line and at the center over here I will write top view. This completes your entire diagram. Now we will give the dimensions. So first choose linear. Let's look at the diagram. This distance is given as 70. So I will mark this distance. Just zoom and then mark. Next, this slot is given as 30. So I will try marking here. We'll just delete this. Now this is 70 and so is this height. So I will give 70 here. So that I am able to mark this distance of 30. Also this distance is given as 10, 70, 10 and 30. Now this height is given. So I will choose this height here. This height is also given as 20. I'll choose here. So it's 20. Next we will go for diameter. This diameter is given as 40. This diameter is given as 20. We'll choose radius. This radius is given of the outer circle. Again we'll switch back to linear. This length is given as 120. So let's mark it here. This is 120. This rib thickness is given as 10. This is given as 40. We'll choose here. Rib thickness is 10. This thickness is given as 10. This distance is also given. Also this distance is given. So is this distance here. If you observe, this is coming in the way of your drawing, so you can just shift it a bit above. And when you shift this, you'll also have to shift this one. Here also the top view is coming in between. So I will just click on it and pull it below and place it wherever you want. So this also can be pulled a bit below and this will also come a little bit down. This height is given as 40, so this also can be marked here. From here to this distance is 40. So all the dimensions have been marked. Now what remains is only the border and the nameplate. I leave that to you to complete. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the procedure for drawing the sectional orthographic projection. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.